Right, guys. So the um, giant was a bit lost again on last week. So I thought, I'd just make a short video for him and for anybody else who's still a bit unsure on what to do. Right, giant. What I think you need to do, right, is to do what Hans is doing for a while. You need this quick exit strategy. Okay, it's a must, I think, to get to kickstart you winning, right? Because once you start winning, giant, confidence comes then. Confidence is a tricky thing to kind of collect, to get, to gain, right? Because you're always thinking, especially in trading, you're always thinking, oh, it's going to lose, it's going to lose, it's going to lose, it's going to. It plays with your head, right? So if you have something where you know that your biggest loss is going to be 3-4 pips, maybe. Okay, it will give you the confidence to keep taking the trades. If you have to get in and out, then you have to get in and out. Okay, you've seen Hans this week, right? Is that, I don't know, 4 days where he made anywhere between 20 and 40 pips. Then he had one day where he made 70 odd pips. Right, now, think of it this way, Giant. Right? Yes, he was in and out a lot. Right? But imagine that at £10 a pip. Imagine Hans there, he's made 200 or 300 each day. Then one day he made €700. Okay? I don't think he's mithered about the in and out. Do you? Okay. The other thing, Giant, is pick one or two pairs. All right, I'm going to show you two recorders, but first, anyone who wants to learn about the long terms, this is the newbie page here, right? forextradearrows.com/newbies, right? You will find a couple of videos on here. This one in particular, find your direction on long term, 1, 4, 8, and daily. That will help. Again, another one there. Anything long term will help you understand how the LTs work, right? So anyway, before we crack on, just a couple of other things. Right, where is it? Where is that? Oh, God, where is it? That one? Yeah, it's this one. I had to rewrite some trading affirmations. For anybody that wants to do the affirmation recording, or if you're going to get, subliminal power 2, these are basically silent affirmations. You just type these in, right? Or if you're doing the recording for yourself at night, okay, just say these out loud, and put whatever recording you've got on repeat. Okay. I mean, the latest, well, I'd say the latest, most recording devices, in fact, probably all have timers on. You could just have it running for 2 or 3 hours a night, very, very quietly. Okay. And as I say, that'll drill it into your subconscious mind. Okay. Right. Again, is something else. Where are we? I think it's this one. Right. So, no, it's definitely not that one. Sorry, guys. I don't know why that one's come up. Is it this one? Yes. Here we go. Right. So, I'm like with the LTs, guys. Trend versus bias, whatever, it doesn't matter to me, right? As I'll show you going through the recordings. If you look at the UJ here, right, if you look at the 1 hour, I would have been trading in between this move here to here, and in between this move down here to here. Okay, and then again there to there. I would have traded like that, up, down, up, and that UJ. Okay. Trend versus, that's basically what it is, trend versus bias. All right. Anyway, look at this giant. You've got 2-1 probably there. Back to it, 3-0. Back to it, 3-0. Right. you might have attempted this one here, right? But because you're not in here, these EMAs, I'll just get a bit closer, because you're not in these EMAs here, okay? It didn't, you probably didn't win. But what you would have got is a HA white against you there. So if you'd have got out, your cost for attempting that was next to nothing. Okay, winner, winner, 3-0, 3-0, winner there. And you can see that one perfectly on the HA chart there. Look, you didn't get a HA white against you there, so you just stay in. Bang, winner. Okay, 3-0s all over the show. That was obviously, running. Right, that one, I don't want to show you that one, but this one here, look, this had done its job. This is what I'm saying, guys. This is trend versus bias, right? So the bias had done its job here. Okay, got to the daily orange line because you're outside the weekly. All right, now this one was later that day, I think, if I remember right. Oh no, it was the next day. Look what it did, guys. There, from when it was outside. Look what it did. Right, so you'd had your bias trade down to the daily orange line because you were outside weekly, and then the trend kicked in again. Okay, and this one was a few days later. The day after that, look, again. You understand what I'm saying? Look. And basically, what had happened, that was the move on the 8-hour there. It went up to the BB band, pull back, bang. Right, and that happens everywhere. 5-minute time frame, HA time frame. Right, okay, we don't have the OLs, we have flipped BB bands on there, but nevertheless, it happens. Look, pull back, boom, pull back, boom. That's why 2-1s, 3-0s are so good. Again, here, you would have missed this move because you're not supposed to take the first move unless you're really, really confident. You probably would have missed that move, but when it come back here, giant, bang. You could have attempted this one here, which I think, no, it's not that because it's gone above, is it? That there, that little red one, is that? Oh, is that? Either way, you didn't get a HA white down, so when momentum flips on you, giant, just get out. Okay? This one here you could have attempted. This is what I'm saying with it, giant and guys, right? You can attempt the second move. This basically is some kind of third move as it happens because there was the second move there, right? But you could have attempted this, right? Because it looked as though it was going to go. And again, it's an orange line, 1 hour orange line. I'll show you in one of the recordings here, right? That is the area where it generally ranges there. So you come in the room and you see it around the 1 hour orange line. Always think to yourself, right, well, whichever direction I attempt here, I will definitely use the HA white stop loss strategy. Okay, and it will save you losing 8, 10 pips, whatever. Okay, right, let's get rid of that then. Right, 2 recordings, as I said. We'll do one in October, and then we will do November the 10th, I think. So anyway, this is October the 16th. Okay, again, look, when they're running, in particular the UCAD here, look, there's no 5 yellows. When they're running, they're just not there. All right, and on running markets, 5 yellows are just a pullback anyway, so you might have had one here and then gets to here and then bang again. But look at all these 3-0s. Right, the way to look at it, giant, is if you're taking 2-1s, 3-0s, basically you're going with the flow. All right, and if you go in with the flow, mate, you'll be surprised. Well, I'm not. I mean, half the time I'm in here and I'm staying in here till it's 1, right? Because I know what the flow is. The flow is whatever the big guys, the banks, the hedge fund managers, the financial institutions are pushing. Whether it's trend, whether it's a reversal because You know, I would think that the big institutions are using maybe monthly charts. They don't use BB bands. They don't use orange lines. Or they might do, some of them, but basically they'll be using monthly, weekly, daily charts, probably 4 hour for entries. Yes, you understand that they are not, and maybe psychological numbers, right? Which a lot of the time you'll find are, um, you know, LT BB bands anyway. All right, okay. So anyway, let's just pause it there. We'll speed it up a little bit, get it to 5 so you can see it. Again, you know, I have 3 entry systems when using the HA charts. I don't always use HA charts. In fact, rarely, right? Because if it's running and it's in here, I'm in. I'm in. All right, I'm in. There, I'd have been in. There, probably in there and left it to win because it's running. Okay, it's, you know, but the very first HA chart strategy I came up with, there were 3 entry systems. There were signals, flip BB bands, and momentum, right? And you know, that's all you have to use if you're using HA charts. Okay, if not, it's in here. Get in between these 5 EMAs here. Okay, and then you play for fun. Trade for fun. Make it fun, guys. I mean, you know, um, like here now, I'm in. I'll just pause it there before we go any further. Right, I'm in here. Right, I know there's this. I know there's this. Oh yeah, probably is going to turn with this. Okay, so I might have left this one. Right, I didn't spot these 3 signals here. Okay, so I might have left this one. But what I'm saying to you guys is, if you just think to yourself, well, I'll take it anyway. Right, you're looking for the HA white down now. If you don't get a HA white and momentum flashes green, you just get out. Right, that's it. Okay, if you get the HA white down, the only thing that will turn it around, right, will be another HA white, because basically a HA white, how many times have you seen momentum flash and it starts to spike and then the HA white appears? Because that's basically what it is. You know, the HA white appears when momentum flashes big. Okay, Igor's kind of picked up on something similar to that this week, been looking at it. But that's what it is. It's, you know, the white will appear when momentum flashes. Okay, so it's up to you. You can wait for him or whatever, right? But again, if you took this down, right, I mean, as I've already said, I don't think I would have, because of the 4 now. And you flipped up 8 hour BB band. This is going up at least to the 8 hour orange line, I think. 4 hour orange line. So, you know, yeah, again, that this is what I think you need to do, Giant. You need to get some wins under your belt, right? So if I were you, Giant, I would look at 2 pairs at the most. Say UJGU, which has been correlating beautifully of late. The UCAD's been a bit off with the GU, I think mainly because of oil. But what I will tell you is that the UCAD and the GA have been very, very similar. Okay, right, anyway, let's crack on, have a look at this one. Yeah. Oh. So again, if you'd have taken it, okay, you had to wait. Your white's in now. This, you see, this does happen. It's, you know, it's up to you guys. I know some of you would be off put by that. I wouldn't have taken it based on the fact that there was 1, 4, 8 and a flipped up 8 hour BB band. Yes, like BT says, sometimes they want to break these BB bands. And you probably, if you're after 6 pips, would have won that now. Okay? If you had a choice, look, you know, if you've got a choice between a 2-1 and a 3-0, or you know, you basically go with the better setup. Okay, but Giant, it's about your stop loss. I think you need to do exactly what Hans is doing for a while. Okay, because it'll build your confidence up, mate. Then you'll see more. All right. Yeah, you see. Anyway, let's flick through. Don't want to make this a big video. It's very simple. Yeah. You see that is why I wouldn't have taken it. I wouldn't have got 12 pips in there. Basically, that's my way of thinking. Can I get 12 pips? No, because of that 1, 4, 8 arrows. You know, in fact, if anything, I was probably looking for the second move up here. Excuse me. What did we have here? No, nothing again there. Again, you know, use a flip down 4-hour BB band. Excuse me. That's what you have to, you know, bear in mind, guys, what the LTEs are telling you. This is, I know MT's like, oh, we don't really need them, but I'm like, oh my God, do I? These tell me the main story. These give me direction. Okay, and then this is my trading zone here. The blue charts, basically. Okay, because these are telling me, you know, these are me entry zones. All right. Anyway, let's crack on. Just see a few. Right. So now there's one here. You see this one? Giant. Right. 1, 2, 2, 1. Right. It's only turned red because we'll be at low here, so we'll call it a 2, 1. So if you took this, right, you stay in unless you get HA white against you. Okay. Let's leave it to play at 5 times speed. I'll have a look here. Look, you had a possibility of a 2, 1 there. Giant. I'll pause again before we go any further. And you had a 3, 0 here. Giant. Look, in. Back up. No HA white down. Leave it. Winner. Okay, that went 12, 13, maybe 14 pips. I know it's the GJ, but it's an earlier recording, but maybe 14 pips. Okay, so definitely 100%. We've got 6 pipper in. You know? Okay, so the white there, you might be out here. I would suggest to you, until you get better at this, you know, what you could do, I'll pause again, what you could do is watch for the next flick of mom after this sets. Again, this is something Ego has noticed. Sometimes that'll appear, but then it continues on down. Okay, so what you can do is, okay, the HA white appeared, but what's momentum saying? Because if this flashes red now, it's going to continue down against that white. You might even get another white. Well, you should do. In fact, you will do. So we'll let it go. See what happens. So, yeah, you see, you ignored that because the next flash of mom was red. Okay, if not, you got in with momentum again. You probably, I don't know, it's not the largest amount of volume, but you might even have won again down there. You know, so if that hadn't won, you were out here. But look at it, Giant. You know, the cost there, you probably made 2 pips. Okay, me, I wasn't going out there. I wasn't even looking at that. The reason being, this was a 2, 1, and it had turned. Okay, and I would have let it win, and I'd be looking for another one down after this. Excuse me. Right, another 3, 0 here. Look, HABB band, get in. White backs you up, bang. It's gone at least 9, 10, 11 pips. Definitely one for 6 to 8. Okay. This will fly. In my opinion, this is going to fly. Because it's had the bounce there. We've got this. Down, boom, up. Here now. Oh, yeah, I like the look of that one. Anyway, let's just flick on a little bit. Yeah, there it went. And again, so if you were in that, because of the BB band here, it won. GU. How many times there? We were in here, ignored that, Ignored that, eventually won. Right, and that was all because momentum was flashing red, not green. Understand? And that's why we ignored them. Again, it's understanding what's going on here, guys. But you know, if you're looking at 2-1s, 3-0s, eventually, you know, you're gonna have a breakout. Even on ranging days, I'll show you the next recording. It's a ranging period to start, right, and then it just went to 3-0s. It broke the range. All right, but you're stuck with 2-1s or ranging day signals, 5-minute yellows, flipped 5-minute or 15-minute BB bands like GU. Now he's up here, but it might come down here. So if you attempt this down, Giant, you use the HA white stop loss strategy. Okay, but from this flipped up BB band, this is what I'm talking about with the LTs, guys. It's like understanding what's going on here. You've had a move. Okay, we want a bigger pullback. Now we'll go again. You understand? Like this one here, look. Had the move, bigger pullback, bang. It's all, you know, when you have big moves, you want bigger pullbacks. But again, look what happened to the orange line. Bounce through to the BB band. It's the BB bands that control direction on the LTs. When you're up and around the 1 hour orange line, okay, you just say to yourself, well, it can go either way. So I'll use the HA white stop loss strategy. Okay. If you're at a top BB band, chances are it's going to go down. The chances are like 90% it's going to go down. Right? At the bottom BB band, it's 90% it's going to go up. So basically, you're looking for something against that to tell you not to take it up. You're looking for something against this here to tell you not to take it down. So in other words, you know, to not take that down, you would have needed something here saying up, or here saying up. You understand, guys? Anyway, not getting into too much into the LTs. This is just to show Giant, you know, really why just looking for 2-1s and 3-0s. I mean, Giant, put it this way, right? If you went 8 pips TP, right, I reckon on this particular market, in fact, I'll just fast forward to the end in a minute, right? You had one attempt there, bailed. You had another attempt there, won. Okay, just on that. If you'd have traded the GJ, you would have had 1, 2, 3, 3-0 wins there for 8 pips. Okay, so let's just fast forward and see GU. Right, there's the GU gone. That flipped up 15-minute BB1. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Another 3-0. Yeah, look, pull that, bang. Look at it. Ooh, that's gorgeous, that. Boom. Okay, right, now, when do you stop taking the 3-0s? Okay, look at this. You broke a 4-hour flip down BB band. You've got a 1 hour blue. Okay, so I'm not thinking of this up here or this up here. I'm thinking of that down there and the next down, right? Because this is saying enough is enough. All right, 1 hour orange line's the destination for me, so I know I can start taking trades down. Okay, if you read it like me and you got in here and that appears, right? Okay, HA white against you, just get out, Giant. Right, you probably break even at the worst there. All right, and then you just wait for red mom, a signal. Yeah, red mom or a signal down here because you're on 5 wells. All right, let's watch. You know, and I mean that costs you nothing attempting that down there. Right, here's your signal getting. So what were we in at? About 71 based on the signal. All right, 71, it's 68. There's the white to back us up. 71, so 68. So what we're looking at, 6 pips is 65. 8 is 63. keep an eye on this now in case he's a white. That was a nice one, the MT showing there. Right, just watching here. This is how we're doing now. This is what you should be doing now. Giant is just watching for HA white against you. Didn't get it. So 65 and 63. And 65 is a 6-pip win. 63 is an 8-pip win. Obviously. Come on, get going. And the point I'm making here, Giant, is right that you could have attempted it there and it cost you next to nothing. It wouldn't have cost you anything by the looks of it. So you could have attempted the second move there, cost you nothing. Now you're attempting this third move. 66 we saw then. Come on. Have you noticed, when you're in at 70, 71, I think you still, hang on, HA white here. So you could bail there. And if you bailed, just paused it by the way, if you bailed, right, based on the fact that it's at the 5-minute BB band and HA white, you won 2 pips. Right, if you're like me, I would have left this because I know, right, that is going to work. Right, we'll watch now. But anyway, if you bailed and you're thinking, right, I can get back in again shortly, it's momentum or a signal. There's mom. There's it. You see, that's another thing. You see the Japanese mom there, plus 10. If that flashed while you were considering getting out with that, and that flashed, green, right? Don't get out because this is obviously going to flash red. So you don't have to get out. All right, that's telling you no. Don't get out. Okay. Anyway, we'll leave it. So, if you got out, you want mom. Really should have considered that momentum though, as well when it flashed 10 green. Yeah, that one's flashed as well. Red. This is going to flash red any minute now. Oh, green. But again, it's not. You're in at 70 to 71. There you go. The original trade there, 70 to 71. 66. The 6-pipper would have won around about now. 65. Okay. And if you did an 8-pipper, you want 63. Might get a little bit of a bounce here again, but it is a bounce, guys. Your direction was set here. This is your direction. That's not direction. That is a bounce, if anything. Okay, because this has broke the 4-hour BB band, so effectively 1 hour orange line. 64. Yep, 60. Oh, you did do 63 then, I saw you. Quickly, one more. Right, there you go, 63, so you would have won the 8-pipper there. So imagine, you took this one, you won 2 pips, you took it here, you broke even, or maybe won 1 pip, and then you took it here and you won again there. And you actually won your trade. This is what I'm saying, Giant, with the HA white stop loss strategy, which is pretty much what Hans is using. Plus, he probably uses, if momentum flashes big against him, he's like, oh, I'll get out. You're in total control, mate, and you will win. You will win your day every day, as Hans has done for pushing a month now. Okay, he lost one day when he was, I think he was going against the flow. I think he admitted he was going against the flow. Okay, so that's kind of it. giant, and you know, look, eventually, and then again, you should be attempting this one now. It's not in here, so it is a HA BB band, but you need the white. Okay, look there, GU, you weren't in amongst the EMAs, but you were on the flipped up HA BB band. White followed up, bang, you won. Do you understand, giant? You know, here, you've got the white with you now. Probably because of the 1 hour orange line. Might muck about. This is where you really need to make sure you use, excuse me, the HA white stop loss strategy, because it can go either way. It can bounce big, right, or it can just come a small little bounce like this now and then go down again. Do you understand? So like here, you should be aware if HA white appears, just get out and take whatever. You know, it might be a couple of pip loss, but what it won't be, giant, is an 8 pip, a 10 pip loss ever again if you use this strategy. And if you notice, Hans is having success, giant, because he's only trading one pair. So I would say to you, at the most, two. Use the UJ and the GU, or the GU and the UCAD if they're correlated. All right. Okay, let's just flick on. Yeah, you know, you'd have been in and out a bit here, right? But again, that's because of the 1 hour orange line. But again, you know, you're in and out, trying to take it down here, giant, and it's costing you nothing, right? And eventually, it might. I mean, you've got a flipped up 15-minute BB band here, so it's probably going to do similar to what the GU did there. Bang. Okay. This one here, if you're in this trade, this probably one look, you know, you're in there. No HA white against you here, and then bang, down. 62, 55. Yeah. Yep. After session. Let's see if we get a bit more. Not really. Low volume. GU here, 3-0. UCAD started running. Look, EMA's opened up. So again, you might have attempted that one. Bailed, it cost you nothing. Then get in again. Bang, winner. Bang there. Bang. Okay. And look, after that, look at the GU there. Definitely won that one. And you won a few on there. Depending on the volume, again, you know, in after session it does tend to slow down a bit, but even I drop to 6 pip TPs sometimes in after session. Just depends on you know, the movement. Again there, look, 3-0, bang, 06, 96, that's gone 10 pips, that one, so you would have got a 6 pipper in there. Again, look at these here. Another 3-0 there. Once they get going, you know, the really nice what do we call it, trades. Okay, right, quickly one more bit, and the only reason I want to show you this one, giant, is because it was ranging to start with. Okay, look at all the blues, you know, and again, if you just say to yourself, well, okay then, ranging market, likely 3-0s are not going to win, so I have a choice. I can either do signals, 5-minute, 15-minute signals, or I can do 2-1s. That's all you need to say. Okay, you know, like if you had a signal here, it's a flipped up 5-minute BB van. That is a signal. You could have taken that up here, there, but it's not one, and that appears. Just get out. Probably break even. All right, flipped up 15-minute BB band here. Taken that, definitely won. Right, 5-minute yellow now, here. Have a go at it. You know, again, you use the HAY stop loss strategy. Okay, just virtually every trade, because, you know, you're in and out. Right, and eventually, right, so, you know, you'd have attempted that, and then you're out here. Bang. Oh, was that this? Oh, it didn't. Yeah, I'm not even sure you got momentum there. You know, so you might not have taken it down there. This one here. Alright, but look, flip down 5-minute BB van there. Have a go at it. 1. Okay, flipped up 5-minute BB band here again. Have a go at it. White follows up. 1607. It's got 9 pips, so you know maybe a bit more and it would have won. Yep, there you go. 1. 1. Okay, this is the UJ here as well. Oh yeah, lovely. Okay, 15 blue here. Have a go at it. White backs you up. Winner. Do you understand? Giant. You know, so again, after a bit later on, you know, it starts to what do you call it? You get a breakout, right? And when the breakout happens, you'll notice signals tend to disappear. Okay, I've pointed out in the past where you'll see 5-minute yellows disappear, 15-minute blues disappear, LTs become stronger. You know, basically, you know, you're either 2 1s or signals, and then once the 3-0s start to appear, like here now, take 3-0s. Look, the lines have opened up, so right, okay, we're 3-0 in it now. Like it started here, look, 3-0s. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, 3-0 here now. Is it? Yeah, 3-0. Okay, 3-0. Yeah, right. And because that'll happen, you know. Look, you would have won that one. You would have won that one. Me asking Hans if he won this one. Okay, so again, ranging is signals, or you can just trade a 2-1, you know. But once, like I say, Giant, once they start to open up like this, you're looking for 3, you just go to yourself, right, well, that's a 3-0 now, bang. 3-0 now, bang. This one, okay, it's a 2-1, right, because of this big move up here, right, but it's a flip down 5-minute BB band. Bang. Okay. 3-0 there. 2-1. 2-1 even. There. Okay, another flip down 5-minute BB band here. 1, 2, 2-1. Okay. Flick on. Yep. GU would have won. GJ think might have won there. UJ won. UJ won. Here, right, just pause this one. Right, you see this? Here? This would have been down here. Would have been your first 2-1. Right, because the line would have been green until price come below here. Right, so it would have been green line when you were here. Alright, so basically 1, 2, 2, 1. You're in. That's backing you up. If you haven't won there, by the time that appears, get out. Look at this. At the most there, you break even. Right, so you attempt it again. Now it's a 3-0 now. Look, the line's red. Okay, well, let's watch what happens here. Not got the speed up on our... change recordings, that, guys. Right, so we're looking for Mom. Okay, if you were in with a yellow, right, Mom flips against you, so just get out and wait. Momentum on a signal again. Look, another 3-0 there. Here we go, in. 35. First thing we want is a HJ white down. There it is. We're in at 35. Let's watch this one out, shall we? See what happens. It's a 2-1 as well, you know, when you had the option between a 3-0 and 2-1, always... Well, no, it's a 3-0, just a 3-0, wasn't it? You know, if you had the option between an easy 3-0 and a 2-1, guys, take the 3-0. Unless you're near a, you know, unless LTEs are telling you otherwise. Basically, you start getting blues on the LTEs. We get it. God, 35. You got your wide in. 35. So we want something 9. 29. Oh God. 30. Oh, sure we had it then. There we go. 29. Bang. You attempted it here. Mom flips on you. Get out. Break even. Get in again. Bang. With momentum. Bang. Winner. First 3-0 on the UCAD. Okay, Giant. So basically, mate, it's not hard to do, but to get your confidence up, Giant, you're going to have to start doing the hands way. Yes, you'll be in and out. I know that, but if you just pick 2 pairs, mate, at the most, maybe even 1, because at the end of the day, Giant, if you're thinking, right, £10 a pip, trust me, £10 a pip, mate, is not that far off. It's not that far off. It's Christmas you could be on £10 a pip. Okay, it all depends on what you start on. Basically you might start on £1 and then double it the next week, double it the week after. Then when you get to like £10 a pip, you just stay on that for a while, because you're taking quite a bit of money out as well as allowing your account to build. And once, as I've said a million times, no exaggeration there, by the way, once you get to like, once your money worries are, a thing of the past, trading becomes joyful. It's fun. I really enjoy trading. And I know, like I was saying to Hans last week, I was saying, what was it, 200 pips, whatever, 300 pips a day. But I'm trading all 4 pairs, whereas Hans trading 1. Now, Hans on 1 day last week took more trades on 1 pair, right, than I took on any 1 pair. Okay, because if you divide mine by 3 or 4, okay, you probably get 6 or 7 trades a day. Okay, whereas Hans is doing 6 or 7, 8 with his smaller entries a day on 1 pair. So he's about the same. He's looking for the same setups. You understand? This is what I'm saying. And once you get to a level where you're confident to keep taking the 2-1s, the 3-0s, ranging signals if you have to, then I know you're at a level then similar to me. Okay, and that's when it's just about the money. Then it's about confidence. Then confidence, and you start earning money, and like I say, you get to that £10, euros, dollars, a pip, and you cracked it, because money worries just fade away, guys. They just fade away. Okay, again, look, Giant GU as well there. Is that first 3-0, is it? No, it was a 2-1. Look, yeah. Oh no, look, 1, 2, bang, 2-1. And if you hadn't won by there, that would have been your exit. And again, I know you're in and out, but imagine you've won 4 pips there instead of losing down here now. That's the way to look at it. Okay, it was a 5-minute BB band as well. All right, Giant. So, I'd try the hands way for a while, just to get your confidence up. And eventually, look, they do become 3-0s, as you can see here. This one now is the first 3-0 GU. Another 3-0 on the UCAD. There was another 3-0 on the UJ there. GJ, 3-0. Okay, and once they become 3-0s, it's game over. It's just keep going with the flow, because that's what it's all about, guys. Flow trading. All right. And as shown you earlier, me, I can trade up. Here I would have traded this flow here, and I would have traded this flow here, and I trade basically in between the flows. All right, but it was the LTs that told me this was coming down. Okay, it's the LTs that told me GJ was going up. Okay, yeah, daily orange line, all over that. Okay, Giant, guys, quick, well, say a quick video, I don't know what quick is. All right, so done you a vid there, again, just highlighting the 2-1s, 3-0s, showing you a couple of recordings, way to enter, way to exit, which I think, as MT keeps saying of late, it's probably the most important part, and it is in the respect that it will give you the confidence, right, to know if you know you're only going to lose a couple of pips a time for attempting something, you're gonna keep going, okay, um, and that's when the confidence comes, when you keep winning your days. You win your day, you win Monday, you win Tuesday, you win Wednesday, you win big Thursday, and then you win again on Friday, like Hans did last week. How high do you think Hans's confidence is after the past month, guys? That's. And he's making more and more pips. I've noticed it's been getting bigger and bigger. That's 70 odd pipper in the midweek. And he said, but it was easy today. It's the same every day. It's just that the difference is he had the confidence to keep going with the flow. Okay? Because he knows his LT, his stop loss strategy is awesome. All right, guys? Okay.